I know I'm forgetting something. My docket's clear, right?
Oh, completely. Louise has called in every favor she's owed. You have 2 more prelims, but anything that's not resolved by Friday, we can put on hold till you get back. Have you confirmed with the caterer?
Stu's taking care of it.
The band?
Stu's taking care of it.
See, this is what is so great about Stu. He's like a husband and a wife.
Hey, Bruce.
Miss Flowers let me in. We have a problem.
What's in the box?
Stu had this delivered to my office. It's what I'm supposed to wear to your wedding.
Stu, nothing if not organized.
And he's out of his mind.
Excuse me?
Listen, I'm happy to be a part of the wedding. I know it was your idea, but still. I appreciate him asking.
Bruce, what's wrong? It doesn't fit?
I have no idea if it fits, and I don't intend to find out.
It's a pretty funny looking tux.
He sent me a skirt.
Oh, actually, it's a kilt.
Excuse me?
Well, it's traditional Scottish formal wear.
I don't care where it's from. I'm not wearing a skirt to your wedding.
Bruce, look, I'm sure the rental place just sent you the wrong box. Did you call them?
Apparently, they did not send me the wrong box.
What are you telling me? Does Stu really want one of his groomsmen to wear a skirt?
Judge Gray, Peter and Kyle are calling for you.
They're calling together?
Yeah. And, they sound really angry, and, they want Stu's number.
If you need me here.
Which I don't. You are the mother of the bride. You're allowed 2 days off. Besides, I know you've got a lot of primping to do.
I beg your pardon?
Well, not that you need a lot of primping. Or any primping, for that matter. You are, and always have been, perfectly primped.
Oh, Sean, stop. Amy wants me to get a pedicure. Heaven forbid I stick my unpolished toes into my horrendously painful shoes. And I have to pick up my dress. And I need to get an apartment. That's all.
Well, that sounds like enough.
And then there's Joanne.
Who's Joanne?
Oh, Stu's mother. She's in town for the wedding. She's staying with us. And Amy wants me to entertain her for 48 hours.
Ah, dawn breaks over Marblehead.
I have no idea what that means.
But you can't stand Stu's mother.
I have never met Stu's mother.
And yet, you've already decided you can't stand her.
I thought perhaps I could bring her here, and maybe we could all go out to lunch. Any place but that karaoke joint that you frequent.
I only go on Sinatra night, and how do you know about that?
Sean, you have a hobby. It's nothing to get defensive about.
Defensive? I'm not being defensive. Who's being defensive?
Well, I know. I guess I wanted it to be a surprise.
Well, it worked. I'm surprised. And Peter and Kyle and Bruce, they're really surprised.
Yeah, how mad are they? You don't have to answer that.
They thought they were being measured for tuxes, Stu.
Right, I know it was stupid. It's just, you know, I was afraid they were going to say no.
Right. Well, this is a much better plan. They refused 48 hours before the wedding. And what about me? Ever occurred to you I didn't want the groomsmen to look like they walked out of Benny Hill?
But it's not going to look like that.
You always do this.
I always do what?
Forget it. It's not. Just got a lot going on right now.
Let me treat you to some vendable item. Okay. Look, you know, you're right. Of course I should have brought it up earlier. I mean, of course. It's just, you know, it's the one thing that my mom asked for in the wedding. And it's just, you know, it's a way to honor my father's memory and his family.
So the kilts are a favor to your mom?
Oh, please. It's probably a very important call.
Yeah, hi, Kyle. Yeah, no, I'm working on the kilt thing. Yeah, just give me a minute or two. What? Something came up. Something more important than my wedding came up? No. Okay, no. Yes, we will talk about it later, because I'm too upset right now. But Vince isn't coming.
That stinks.
Yeah, wouldn't even call me. Made Kyle do it. He's too afraid.
Well, he's not stupid.
Yes, he is. What, does he think I'm going to forget he missed my wedding? Sooner or later, he's going to have to talk to me. I'm just going to get angrier.
I know. And another thing, his kilt, non-refundable.
That was awesome. She was really mad.
I don't know. Maybe this isn't such a good idea.
Oh, come on. It'll be funny.
I think there's about a 50% chance she's going to take a swing at me.
And that will be funny. Hi.
There you are. All right, this better be good. I just drove downtown during lunchtime rush hour.
Simmer down. You're killing the suspense.
I don't have time for suspense. I got about 4 minutes before I got to turn around and get back to court.
Come out.
You. You. Oh, I can't believe it. I just got off the cell phone with Judge Gray. She said you couldn't make it.
We lied. It was his idea.
We're going to surprise her.
I blew all my money on airfare, so this is kind of like my wedding gift to her.
The fact that you showed up at all was your wedding gift?
Yeah. Does that sound narcissistic? Maybe I ought to call her.
Don't you dare.
This is going to be great. Or really, really bad.
My calendar was cleared. Did you tell them I'm getting married this weekend?
I told them all that.
And?
Apparently, Judge DeWitt's meningitis trumps your wedding.
Fine. What are we looking at?
Felony murder. Victim was the son of a police officer, so there's a lot of momentum behind it. Jury's been impaneled. State's attorney's office refuses to push it a couple of days.
Oh, sorry I'm late. What'd I miss?
Nothing much, except Judge DeWitt has meningitis, so we're due in court in 2 minutes to hear opening statements in a felony murder trial, which needs to be concluded in 47 hours or less if I have any hope of getting married on Saturday.
No, really. This is unbelievable.
Tell me about it. I'm supposed to be bathing suit shopping for Hawaii right now.
Now, this case, Judge Gray. 2 guys rob a convenience store. The owner takes his own gun, shoots one of them self-defense, and the other robber gets charged with the murder?
It's the beauty of the felony murder law.
But he wasn't anywhere near the gun. I mean, he didn't even pull the trigger. And you can put him away for life?
Life plus 20 if he delays my wedding.
All rise. Be seated.
Miss Flowers, please tell me that's not the defendant.
Is, Your Honor.
That's my felony murder? How old is he?
14.
Hold the jury. Lawyers, approach the bench.
Judge Gray, Danielle Casey with the state. The ASA's office really appreciates you picking up the slack.
What's going on here?
Excuse me?
Why is there a child in my courtroom?
Oh, that's a very good question, Your Honor.
I realize you're playing catch-up, but if you look at the file...
I've read the file.
You'll see that there was a transfer hearing last month.
Lasted all of 10 minutes.
During which the juvenile judge rightfully decided that Jacob Foster should be tried as an adult.
How the hell do you rightfully decide anything in 10 minutes?
With all due respect, Your Honor, this is not a kid who knocked over a couple of mailboxes. He's responsible for the death of a young man.
Who just happens to be the son of a decorated police officer. There's a lot of blue out there, Miss Casey. I'm not colorblind. I don't suppose that's what's motivating the state's aggressive stance.
The state is doing its job, Your Honor. This kid has a record.
Joyriding, petty theft.
Yes, apparently he started out small and worked his way up to felony murder.
Did you consider lesser charges? Has a plea been discussed?
Absolutely not. My office will settle for nothing less than felony murder.
And you realize that if a jury convicts, it's a mandatory life sentence?
It is the state's opinion that this defendant is more Billy the Kid than Dennis the Menace. How many more victims do you need before you put him away for life?
Excuse me?
Will the elevator, please? Thank you. Judge Gray, you're a hard man to track down.
Apparently not hard enough.
State's Attorney's Office needs a favor.
How perfect, because I need a favor from the state's attorney's office. Stop prosecuting 14-year-olds in adult court.
How about we start with my favor? I've got a warrant.
Good for you. Go see the judge on call.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I was going to switch with Feingold. I completely forgot. God, I remembered everything else. I'm getting married on Saturday.
Ah. Well, sign this. You can still get married. We need a phone tap on an apartment in East Hartford. He's a known meth dealer. Surveillance backs up the confidential informant. He's given us good stuff in the past.
How about my favorite?
Jacob Foster?
You've heard of the case?
Everybody's heard of the case.
What does that mean?
Means a cop's kid was killed. Somebody's going to be held accountable.
Really? How about starting with the cop's kid? Felony murder is overkill. You know that.
Doesn't matter what I know. There's no deal to be made. It's not going away.
Well,
Thanks for the signature. Good luck on Saturday.
I know you're confused and maybe a little angry, and you're probably wondering what's going on in my head.
Not your head, Stu. It's what's going on a little lower that's concerning us.
I understand. But you gotta trust me when I tell you that I'm not looking to humiliate anyone. I mean, least of all myself.
I think you're too late.
Everyone rents tuxedos for their grooms. I mean, there's nothing meaningful, there's nothing memorable about tuxedos at a wedding.
Oh, gosh, Stu, if memorable is what you're going for, you should just have us all walk down the aisle naked. Nobody would forget that.
I just want to know what I'm supposed to put in my purse.
Okay, before you guys reject this out of hand, let's at least get the terminology right. That is a speron, and this is not a skirt, it's a kilt. And the pattern, it's not arbitrary. It's the Collins family tartan. There's a rich history behind this kilt.
Easy there, Tiger. Don't go showing us behind the kilt.
Okay. The deal was, if we put on the kilts and saw the entire look, you would let us wear tuxes if we were still unhappy.
Yes, that was the
Still
deal.
unhappy.
You guys, okay, you don't understand the emotion of this kind of ceremony. I mean, have any of you actually been to a Scottish wedding?
I saw Braveheart.
Okay. All right, Stu, you know what? You can stop selling. I'm in, okay? Here it is, guys. This is my sister's wedding, our sister's wedding, and if Amy wants us to wear kilts, then we'll wear kilts. She does want us to wear kilts, doesn't she?
She will.
In your statement, you said it looked like the defendant and his accomplice were up to something. What made you think that?
I guess it was the way they were whispering to each other when they walked in. The blonde-headed boy nudged this kid here, and then he went to the back of the store.
By blonde-haired boy, you are referring to Alvin Withers, correct?
Yes.
The kid you shot and killed.
Your Honor.
Just clarifying for the jury, Your Honor.
Well, don't do that again. We clear?
What happened next?
Then I heard a shot at the back of the store.
Did you run back there to investigate?
I took a look back there, but then the blonde-headed kid, Alvin, I noticed him reaching for my register. It was a scam. I told him to back away from the counter.
And what happened then?
That's when he pulled his gun. I carry a pistol under my counter, permanent and everything. He shot. I can't believe he missed me, but he did.
What did you do then, Mr. Halloran?
I shot back.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Mr. Barr?
When Alvin Withers pulled out his gun, where was the defendant?
I think he was still in the back.
Where he wouldn't have been able to see what was going on.
I guess not.
And when you shot Alvin Withers, what did the defendant do?
He took off. He ran. I think he was scared.
Yes, I guess he was. Nothing further, Your Honor.
It's called a tartan, and it's actually my family's pattern.
Well, couldn't you just make the tuxedos in the family tartan?
Yeah, it's not the same thing.
The truth is, Stu just really wanted to see our legs.
And yours.
Hey, Mom, how was the apartment? Did you sign a lease?
I could not run away fast enough.
What was wrong with this one, Grandma?
Words cannot describe.
I thought it was lovely.
It was a storage bin with windows.
It had a lot of light.
Along with a perfectly hideous next-door neighbor named Eleanor. I think she comes with the apartment.
Mom, you're running out of time here. What are you going to do?
Perhaps I can just move in with you.
Is she kidding? Tell me she's kidding. I'd like to propose a toast.
Okay, somebody stop her. She's not so good at toast.
Stop it. I took a public speaking class. Let me do this. To the happy couple, Stu and Amy. Amy. Maxine. I know you've all been through this before, but...
Mom?
It's all very new to us. To Stuart's first marriage.
What did she just say?
Oh, God. That came out wrong.
Oh, there's the souffle.
I'll get it. I'll get it.
I'll get it.
Sit.
Stay tuned for more program information.
All right, your choice. Behind the Music Marathon or ooh, Best of Taxi Cab Confessions.
I don't believe you. When did you get cable?
It just showed up one day.
I lived with you for, what, 2 years, and you refused to get cable on moral grounds?
Yeah, well, there's been a lot of moral slippage around here since you left. I'll get the popcorn.
I got it.
Hey, you're not Kyle.
No. I used to be. Or maybe he used to be me. I don't remember anymore. I'm Vincent.
Right. Cousin Vincent. You write books.
No, actually, I wrote a book.
Kyle told me all about you.
Really? Everything or just the good stuff?
The truth? It's kind of half and half. I mean, I did hear about the little problem you had with the Mexican authorities.
Completely trumped up charges. I got the photos to prove it.
Hey, Heather? Kyle's not here.
Yeah, I heard. Will you just tell him I stopped by?
Will do.
It's nice meeting you.
Bye.
What was that?
What?
You're flirting.
I was talking.
Talking with intent. That's flirting. Carol's not with you, and you were flirting with Heather.
Look, first of all, Carol is working, and she couldn't be here. I told you that. And B, I was not flirting with,
Heather? And she was flirting with you.
What can I say? Look at me. I can't shut this down. That's popular.
Are you all right?
Yeah, right.
Just, I don't know, you seem preoccupied. You're upset about my mom's toast, right? She doesn't mean it.
I know. It's just the case and the wedding. And...
What about the case?
I have a kid who's going to do a life sentence for bad judgment. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, you're right. It's out of your hands.
I could set aside the verdict.
That'd be professional suicide. You know that. And are you mad about the kilts?
No. Fine with the kilts. It makes you happy.
No. All right, listen. Okay, this is what I'm saying. I think I went overboard, and it's just... Sweetie, we can have any kind of wedding that you want. If you don't want a wedding, we can go to City Hall tomorrow morning. So all I care about is being married to you.
Sweet. Oh, God.
That's right. Okay, don't you move. You don't have any shoes on.
I break everything.
That's right. I'm gonna get a broom. You just stay right there.
I don't know, Amy. He just said that he couldn't talk about it, and that when he got back into the country, he would call you and explain everything. Okay. Okay, well, if I hear from him, I will. Okay. See you then. Bye. If you call me, I'm supposed to tell you that she's not speaking.
A small price to pay to keep from wearing a skirt. Maybe I really will miss this wedding.
Because now we have to figure out how and when to present you.
This is just in. I'm not popping out of anything wearing a kilt.
Hi.
Heather, hi.
Hello again.
Hi.
You've met?
Oops. Kyle, Heather stopped by last night looking for you.
Yeah. So I was in the neighborhood. I thought I'd see if Vincent wanted someone to hang out with while you were busy cutting people up.
Vincent definitely wants that.
You don't want to watch me cutting people up?
Less than I can possibly describe.
There's this great bookstore that just opened downtown. I thought we could start with that.
We can eat lunch at Lucky's.
I love Lucky's. Oh, have fun at work.
Don't cut up anyone we wouldn't.
So who came up with the plan to rob the store?
Alvin.
He's a liar.
Mr. Withers, please.
Don't let him put that on my boy.
I don't want to have to clear the courtroom, Miss Casey, but I will.
It won't happen again, Your Honor.
Continue, Mr. Barr.
Thank you, Your Honor. And so what was Alvin's plan?
We'd go in, we'd split up. I'd pretend to burn myself on the steam tray for the hot dogs. When the cashier came to check out what was going on, Alvin would grab the money and then we'd both run.
So what went wrong with Alvin's plan?
First of all, the guy barely even looked up from his magazine. And then Alvin just pulled out the gun. And then the guy pulled his own gun, and then, I don't know, suddenly, everyone was shooting.
Did you know going in that Alvin had a gun?
Yeah, but he said it wasn't loaded, said it didn't need to be loaded, that it would scare the guy enough.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Cross, Your Honor? How did you know that the gun wasn't loaded?
Alvin told me.
But you never bothered to check it or ask him to show you.
No.
Because you didn't care, right? So what if someone ended up dead because of your little plan?
It wasn't my plan. I wouldn't have gone if I knew that somebody might get hurt. Alvin was my friend. Why would I want him to get hurt?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
We're going to have to forego Fancy because Fancy means slow, and I have to see another apartment at 3 o'clock.
Well, anything with valet parking and a liquor license will get my vote.
Maxine, if you're looking for an apartment, you should look at my building. I know that there's an opening, and you would just love it. It's mostly single seniors.
Single seniors, Maxine. That could be fun.
Yes, I want to spend my Saturdays planning what I'll wear to the mixer.
Oh, it's always casual. We're way past caring what anybody looks like.
Well, there, you see, I would never fit in because I have at least 5 more years of being vain and superficial.
She's found a perfectly good apartment, and she's just nervous it's her first.
Oh, I know what that's like. You imagine every little thing that can go wrong.
Well, I'm not imagining Eleanor, the next-door neighbor who wants to be my canasta partner, new best friend.
You're going to need a new best friend, Maxine. You have no idea how lonely it can get.
You have to stop trying to love your new place. You're leaving the home you've been in for your entire adult life, where you raised your kids and wiped crayon off the wall and fought with your husband and vacuumed up the Christmas tree needles. The place that will make leaving that behind okay? Maxine, that place doesn't exist.
You know what else we have? Brand new carpet. Berber, Stainmaster, River Rock.
We thought you were at work.
I can see that.
Wait. I thought you said you guys were over.
She's right.
Kyle?
You know what? I can't talk right now. I'm too busy trying to figure out why it wasn't safe to leave my girlfriend with my married cousin.
Your girlfriend? Excuse me, where exactly do you get off? Oh, wait, I know. Between the 3rd and the 4th floors of Dr. Lilly.
Who told you that?
Lloyd had a suspicion, which you just confirmed. Thank you. I'm going home. Call me.
I can explain.
Explain it to your wife.
Foreman, if you could pass up the verdict, please.
May it please the court, in the matter of the State v. Jacob Foster, we, the jury, unanimously find the defendant, Jacob Foster, guilty as charged.
On behalf of all parties and on behalf of the state, I want to thank you for your service. You are hereby dismissed, and the marshal will see you out. Is there anything else from the parties?
No, Your Honor.
Your Honor, on behalf of my client, I make a motion for a judgment, notwithstanding the verdict based upon all the grounds stated before.
Granted.
Excuse me? What did she say?
I'm granting the judgment, notwithstanding the verdict. This case should never have come to my courtroom. The defendant is a juvenile with no prior record. The facts of the case show him guilty of being easily manipulated and having very poor taste in friends, but he is certainly not a murderer. The state's attorney's office would have pled him out on lesser charges, if not for the politics involved. And I don't know, maybe there is a judge out there who's perfectly willing to put away a 14-year-old for life based on politics, but you didn't get that judge. You got me. This court is now in recess.
She can't do that. Tell me that she can't do that. I had my son killed. She can't do that. No, my son is dead because of you. This is not justice. This is wrong. You can't do that. This is wrong.
So I guess I'll come home for my honeymoon and see if I have a job left. I hate this dress. Why did I choose this dress?
Amy, it's a lovely dress.
It's the veil, then. I'm too old for a veil. I'm too young for a hat. What was I supposed to do?
Hold still, and we will discuss the hat veil controversy when I'm hemming.
What do you think of Stu's mom?
She could be worse.
A toast to Stu's first marriage?
Well, maybe she couldn't be a lot worse.
You like Stu, don't you?
Amy, I liked Michael, so obviously I'm not a very good barometer.
Are you saying you don't like Stu?
Thank God, a solicitor, go.
Am I interrupting the wedding?
No, just a dress rehearsal.
The phone tap was a big success, which is why we're going to need a no-knock warrant at the same apartment. You look good in white. Stu's a lucky guy. I'm sure you'll both be very happy.
Are you? Or are you just saying that so I'll sign your warrant?
You got me. You do look good in white. Stu is a lucky guy, and the rest I'm just saying.
So you don't think we'll be happy?
I have absolutely no idea. I'm sure you'll both be extraordinarily happy.
What if we're not?
That would be bad. If you're not, I'll buy you a cup of coffee. You can tell me all about how wrong I was.
You need corroboration. I don't trust your confidential informant.
Oh, come on, be kidding. I'm on a clock here.
You and me both. Round up another reliable drug addict. You have till 2 tomorrow afternoon.
So you'll take the word of 2 reliable drug addicts?
Good luck. Here you go.
Oh, no men allowed.
Not even men in skirts?
Donna. Do this for me.
What's with him?
Long story.
I like it.
I think so. There's moral slippage involved.
Judge Gray? Close your eyes.
Why?
Just do it. Okay, now open them.
Uncle Vincent!
Oh, sweetheart.
This is perfect. All right, everybody, get away from him. This is my wedding present. You guys can talk to him when I'm on my honeymoon. Hi. You are a jerk.
It was Kyle's idea.
Well, I had enough to worry about without thinking you were missing my wedding.
I promise. I will never miss any of your weddings.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, it's a joke. You okay?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Nothing that a weekend Maui and 200 Mai Tais can't fix.
Mom, they're lining us up.
I'll be right there, honey.
Right now.
I don't think they're going to start without me.
So someday when we have the time, you have to explain to me how you fell in love with this guy. Because the last thing I remember, you hated him.
He changed.
That's great. Unless he changes back.
Mom, now.
Showtime.
Get ready, Amy.
I got the signatures you asked for.
Hi. Sorry I'm late. I'm taking Bruce's place. We're over.
Bruce isn't coming?
He has a headache.
You're a terrible liar. Go through that door. I guess my best friend isn't coming.
I'm sorry. Do you think you could...
I can't...
Probably not a good time.
Now, Amy.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the sight of God and the presence and the witness of these friends and loved ones to join Amy and Stu in the bonds of holy matrimony, whose hearts are intertwined as one and who now stand here to form a permanent and unshakable union.
Excuse me. I just need a minute.
I'll be right back.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sean Potter. I'm the boss of the mother of the bride, and I'm sure we'll be underway in just a minute. But perhaps while we're waiting, maybe a little more wedding music is in order. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain.
Oh, dear God.
I've lived.
Amy. What are you doing in here?
It's the only private place I could find.
Okay, what's wrong? What's wrong? All right, sit down. Okay, I don't understand.
See, that's the thing. You don't understand. You don't understand me on some huge level.
Look, baby, where's this coming from?
I had this thought. It was in the back of my mind, and it said, I can't really, there's not really a nice word for it. Okay. It's like you're a bully.
I'm a bully?
Yeah. Yeah, a really nice, really charming, really wonderful bully. You remember when I didn't want to go camping?
This is about camping?
No, you're not listening. No, like when I didn't want to have lunch with your mother, or I didn't want to go skydiving on my honeymoon.
Right, you won that one.
Right, but the point is I had to fight. I had to explain, like not wanting kilts, or I didn't want to sell my house. I should be marrying a guy who understands these things.
Oh, come on. I mean, you know, the way I see it is, yes, I do. I always coax you into doing things, but then you end up being so glad that you did them, which makes for a fantastic relationship.
No, it doesn't. It's always you. It always comes from you. It's not back and forth. It's always me following, and then I lose myself.
Okay, it's okay. No, it's okay. Look. The last thing in the world that I want is for you to marry me if you have reservations, okay? You know, I mean, my God, you have had so much going on these last few weeks. We could, you know what? We'll push this whole thing off for a few months, okay? All right? And I'll tell them, they get the party, they'll all get drunk, it'll be fine. I'll go out there and I'll explain it to them, and then, but I want us to go away for the week, and we can go to Hawaii and just have some time, you know, you and me alone, and it'll be great, and you'll come back a different person.
Or I'll be talked into doing something I know is wrong.
No, okay, we won't even talk about getting married. Just come on, we'll go tell everyone, and it's going to be fine.
You're doing it again. Don't tell me what I want to do. If we put off the wedding, we're just going to end up back here, and I don't think I can do this more than once. It's too hard.
What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? You saying you don't want to marry me now? You don't want to marry me ever?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Are you sure?
No. Yes, I'm sure. I hate this. It is... I am so sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm like, you're being so very brave and honest. It's just, I don't want to be here.
I love you so much.
Well, apparently that's not enough.
Amy, Stuart is going out the back door. Are you all right? Honey. Can I help?
Can you ask everybody to go home?
Yes, I can do that. Or I can just let Sean keep singing and it will happen naturally. Do you need anything else?
Just that. Yeah, if you just do that.
Okay.
Hey, everybody's just going out to dinner. I'm assuming you don't want to come. Okay. Can we get you something?
Vincent. I made a fool of myself, didn't I? Well, I can live with that. But I hurt Stu so badly.
You saved him the pain of a bad marriage and a divorce. That's a much worse pain. You remember that great oncologist that Carol found? She's living with him.
Oh my God. Oh, Vincent. Why didn't you tell anybody?
Wait till you read my next novel. It's all about a guy who's transformed by screwing up a lot.
Isn't that a crappy way for life to work?
When I create my own universe, people are going to grow and learn by eating ice cream and having a lot of sex.
What is the name of that universe? Oh, I'd like to go to that planet.
I heard the swing. Listen, I know this is a horrible time, but my bad guy's loading up his U-Haul as we speak.
Do you have a pen?
Yes. You're sober, right? Thank you. You did the right thing.
You don't know me.
I know you well enough to know that. Thanks. Good night.
You owe me a cup of coffee.
I'm good for it.